To go, towing the slab in today's game, Kevin Gossman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Andy Pajas leading things off and takes a strike. Andy 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Will Smith to the plate. Just missed. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His second homer this series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. Bichette tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts digs in now. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. That's inside, and a count 2-1. Just missed. That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the World Series. And they'll do it again. (3-2). Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Fastball for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box, lays off for ball one. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth,
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Go, Bichette.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yamamoto checks the runner, and Springer's in there safely. Springer on second. Lucas at first. One gone. This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ground ball left side. Rojas for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Game one of the World Series.
Right fielder,
Here's the veteran
Teoscar
outfielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. Gosman back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. That one missed.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes Max Muncy. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Muncy throws right, bats left. Batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. And down on strikes. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. 2 away down.
Batting 8, center fielder Tommy
And here comes
Edman.
Tommy Edman. Late swing, foul to the left. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And that one sliced foul. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That's down and in.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he chases that one. And one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and he just misses. Yamamoto, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. To the right side. Fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Addison Barger.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto, top half of the 3rd inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
So the
hitter,
batting order
Andy
turns
Pajes.
over. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Bichette tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Nicely done right there to bury that 2-strike splitter in the dirt. Pretty much perfect execution. Very much like what you're trying to do with a 2-strike curveball. But you could argue a splitter is a little tougher to pick up than a breaking ball because you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can that hump in a curveball.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short, makes a sliding stop, gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, designated hitter George Springer.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Back to the top of the lineup, George Springer now at the plate. Outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
Freddie
off for the
Freeman up to the
Dodgers,
dish.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That clips a corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses off the outside edge. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. Kirk gets under it. Pulls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in,
right
but
fielder,
so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Up and in, 1-0.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one is upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder
Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to center his first time. And downstairs. Out to short. Jimenez throw to first. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nathan Lucas. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
That's inside. And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one not close. 3-2 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. The Dodgers up by 2 here in Game 1 of the World Series. In the dirt, runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Not even close there, and it's 3-0. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Lucas, the lead runner at second. Guerrero at first with no outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. To first, might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Grounded out his first time up. Gets the call. 0-1.
0-1.
That one to first. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and they're down 2-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Gosman back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's fouled away. That just misses, and the count's full.
Okay.
On the ground at first, Guerrero takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rojas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's off the inside edge, and the count is 2-0. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Up next,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes, just missed. Man at first, 1 away.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box. Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
There's the strike.
Count full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Out to center. Varsho moving under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. He
Next,
wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Shane Bieber.
Number 57.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And ball 1. And that's way high. 2-0.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And this is inside. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Rojas, the lead runner, out at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Hits the fence. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Betts. Both 2 in this one. This one in the air. Clement nabs it, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
In the air, left field. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Jays down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fly ball center field. Edman under this one. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 68, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fisher also throwing. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Muncy up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider.
Now
Good two-strike pitch right there. At
Hernandez.
worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Hernandez in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Hot shot to third. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan
So up next,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one ripped. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. To first. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Braden Fisher. Tommy Edman at the plate.
For the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Clips the corner. That's strike one. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. To the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
And And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Not close with that one. Now 1 and 2. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Back to the top of the order now. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
No.
That misses. And that's ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Will Smith. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Chopped left side. Clement gets it to first, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that's in the dirt. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting,
Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Up the middle. Betts handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
2 outs, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 80 getting loose as well. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Ernie Clement will hit next. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 68.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one way outside, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And Mookie takes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hammered. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch off the plate. And a count 1-2. Hernandez at second with 2 down. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now,
Angeles.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
86.
bottom of the eighth. Number 86.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here is
Leading off
Andres
for
Hernandez.
Toronto.
We talk about
Shortstop,
guys with good
Andres
speed, and
Hernandez.
definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One and two.
One and two here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's
Now
how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then
George
extend a little bit from there and
Springer.
see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Oh. Springer in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1. That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The Dodgers leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-2. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk,
Now
but
batting,
he wasn't
left
exactly trying to
fielder,
attack the zone either.
Nathan
Runner on at
Lucas.
first with one gone. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Slider for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
He's really good hitting the baseball
Now
the other
batting,
way. So
first
credit the pitcher
baseman,
for having him out in front of that pitch.
Guerrero
Clearly he had him
Jr.
fooled.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 86 won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this
Now
break.
pitching for
Now
Los
on the bump,
Angeles.
Shohei Ohtani.
Number 17. Shohei Ohtani.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. And a foul ball. Movement in the bullpen, Thomas Flores. The closer steps getting loose to finish this one off. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trey Savage. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Tommy Edman. That one off the mark. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little preparing to come on if needed. Bichette to second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, second baseman.
This offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Late swing, fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here are the late stages of game one. That one fouled off. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one outside. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the World Series. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Barker sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
So first and second with 2 outs. Will Smith digs in now. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Jays nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 80.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 80, Emmett Sheehan.
Dalton Varsho
Leading
getting
off
ready to
for the
hit.
Jays,
3 strikeouts
center
already. He's 0 for 3.
Dalton Varsho.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's down and away. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Bases empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. High fly ball out into left center field. Edman in position. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Addison Barger.
So it's their last chance in this one. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. The Blue Jays down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got it. And that is the ball game.